Hi guys, just got up from my 3 hour sleep. Now I'm going to start talking. I shall start yawning. Actually, I will have a quick swig of water. So, the old style 10 pence piece. This one, it has no rim issues. Just want to see if there's any bead issues. There is a little bit of CuproNickel. So it's oh no, you haven't forgotten. Copper and nickel. So the nickel must be what makes it silver, and the cupra, being copper, is what makes it gold. Nothing wrong with the 10 pence wording. You would have to compare things such as the tail, because I can see sort of blobs on that tail straight away, but whether they are manipulated or not, I don't know. As I say, there's a lot about coins. When you've got it all being busy, such as the crown and so forth, you probably could pick out some bits of error. But there's nothing that strikes my eye. There's a little bit, but that's because the light from my my lamp is shining this side, so I don't know. I don't know why it does do that. You should be able to see whether it's where, or whether it is just because of my light and the colour that projects. I don't know what that would I'll tell you what I could do. If I turn that light out, hang on a minute, yeah, let's try this. Right, so let's now, I think we've done this before, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's something that light bulb is projecting. Although saying that, I can just about see it again. So light must be reflecting on something, and I can't quite make it out. So if you do it, if I just do it, if we do that gradually, but you look at, I can't do it because I've got both hands, well, my left hand, oh jeez. But you can see the lines, can you see those lines? It's very interesting why that light casts that golden glow. I'm sure we have done this before. So I've probably been talking a load of rubbish. But I don't understand what. I don't understand what can be doing this. And so you can't see the the lines as you can with the torch. I wonder what would happen if I could have that light overhead, whether that would be better. But on saying that, I'm glad it does do that, because it shows up. It shows up with the reeded edge. So in actual fact, I'm doing myself a favour. But you can see one line at the depth of the rim. But when we did that just then with this one, you can just make it out here. It's 1, 2, 3. So there's 4, including the rim. Now, is this going to be a 1997 or a younger coin? It's a younger coin, 2004. It has the blob on the 4. That's a terrible 4. But on its own, would I try selling it for that alone? And I don't think I would, because again, you've got to have other coins of the same year to compare it against. Yeah, if anyone can come up with an answer to that, it'd be quite nice to know what makes it look gold. If anybody knows the answer to that. But it is a help. I'm glad it's there, because if it really was all silver looking, I don't think you'd be able to define it. Although saying that, I suppose, does it really matter? Because you've got the proper rim edges and then the gold. Oh, pardon me. So you've got a double rim, really, basically. I think really this is what is intriguing, when it goes thin, very thin like that, and they're both creeping up. I'll tell you something I've just realised. I think it might be something to do with the magnifier. But look at that, it's actually showing a line in depth to the beading. Quite interesting. Oh no, look at that. You look at the 4 like that and it's not too bad. You can see sort of swelling. You can see the swelling in the standing part, and then blobs on the corner parts. So no, that would go in the church bag. So, oh look, it's going really nice and wide there. Really nice and wide indeed. 2010. Also favourite with the 5p's, isn't it? 2010. Nothing so far. There's a line appearing there, and I would assume it's a very fine double rim. Let's try turning that light down. That could even be a reed edge, but it doesn't look all that good, that's for sure. See, now look at that gold coming in there. Weird, very weird. You know, I could understand it here on her hair where there's so much going on. But you see how cruddy these things are. It looks like a blob, but I wouldn't like to say it is. Yeah, nice view of a stud earring. But again, not a lot going on there. MD's clear, so this is looking like a normal coin. 10 pence. Oh, there's something. There's something very fine. But look, from that blob there, it goes straight across. Can you see that? That piece of metal going straight across there. Now that's like the 5 pence strings. Now that would suggest that's not a run. That would suggest that when the stamp, the die stamp, has lifted, that it's drawn a piece of the metal across. Not sure whether that's correct or not, but that's what the suggestion is there, because I've never seen it before. You know, I would keep it if it was me, because it's something you don't see. But when you compare it with a 5p and the two strings, that's very similar. The metal up where the beading is has come across to the tail, where it hasn't been struck properly. But I'd expect to see other things wrong, and we're not seeing it. In actual fact, everything else seems to be pretty tickety boo. No, so that can go on the church bag. It's something that I would collect, but I don't expect people would be interested in. Another old style, nice wide rim. And since we've been doing this with the 10 pences, I've not seen proper bead fade. So you've got this double rim appearing again. At least this is quite a long one, this one. And it doesn't go entirely thin as you would expect. It holds its shape all the way around. See, that's something in its own. That's something all on its own that makes it worth keeping. Yes, I think I tend to overlook some of the stuff on coins. Maybe I shouldn't. Right, let's have a look at the other side. Oh, yeah, there's a double rim for sure. You can't odds that one. 2001. I tell you what, it does put paid that question that I was asking about regarding the year. Was it 2008, 2009? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nice example of, oh, that's bold beading. Look at that. Yeah, that's bold beading. Yeah, that double rim is very strong as well. That's quite a nice coin in actual fact, even though it's beaten up and no sign of it. Well, there is a sign of stud earring, but not very good. Yeah, it's a bit, don't know what to do with that coin. I really don't know. Oh, go on, I'll keep that one just for the sake of it. And you know, we've not done any of the weight of coins. 2013. It's funny. But you know, now I've sorted this out to regard this colour. You know, there's definitely a difference. It's good that this colour comes in because it's obviously a different. It's either a refraction from something. Oh, I know what it might be. It might be the refraction from my computer. There's something about the colour of my laptop. Although it's silver, it's got a very fine, it's like a metallic-y coming off of it. Now, that makes me wonder, because I am aware when I take pictures and I'm wearing something of colour, like blue or green, if it's top like that, sometimes it reflects back onto the coin. I wonder if the bulb as well has got a tint to it. You know, like you have clear, blah blah blah, all the different shades of bulbs. Very interesting, but I'm glad it happens. And this is why you must turn the coin around, because like I was saying, as it comes out from the reflected part, can you see those? Oh, why has that happened? there's lines there. Why did that? Sorry, that's my hand moving across. I want to try and bring those lines back into view. It's not doing it. They are there though. They are there. So hang on a minute. If I take my hand away, so it is. It's if I put my hand there, it comes up as dark. But if I take my hand away, it goes to gold. It has to be reflecting from something. It's nothing to do with the coin. But whatever it is, I'm glad it does it, because it does show. Now you can see that. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is very finicky. That is very fine. Wow. Those lines there, they are in that shadow. They are in that shadow. Let's hope spinning it around will bring it back. Like there, I can see 1, 2, 3. I can see 3 lines. The IRB is not all that good, but that looks like it's been banged around. So we know it's a refraction of something. I think you need to be sitting under a direct light straight down. Maybe. So there's a lot of what I've been saying about this gold colour that's not true. There's nothing to do with the CuproNickel, which would be copper. At least to what I'm seeing. Let's have a look at the MD. I can see the M. Let's try turning that down. Yeah, there's the D. So the MD. Actually, yeah, it looks like an N because there's a score across it. But it is, it's MD. Oh, look at that. That's getting poor. There's multiple lines on the top, let alone the bottom. See now, how can you get this? Oh, it's gone. Well, I be. No, there it is. It's coming back again. It is. It's a reflection off of me. The light bouncing off of me is coming back and lightening up the inner rim. See that dark, deep gold there. What the heck can that be? Oh, I can actually we can actually see. There must be someone out there photographic that knows what that can be. The 10 pence, the N is definitely swollen, but it's nothing you can sell it on that pretense. The rest of the beading's okay. I've made myself to look a bit funny, haven't I? It does make sense now. Hang on a minute. Oh dear, no, I won't do it now because we're doing. What I'll have to do is grab a coin that really is prominent and then put it on white paper and see what that comes up with. See, look, the colour of my finger is being reflected onto the. Yeah, that makes sense, and that's what I was just saying about the colour. Like if I wear a green or a blue, that reflects back. I've noticed it more when actually taking a picture rather than a magnifier like this. You get a better refraction of colour. Oh, this is making a lot of sense now. So I wonder if you put that on a white background, that will make a difference. I think it's something I will try. I will do it on the last pile because I don't want to stop this one now. Very interesting. And look at the lines. See, you can see the lines now. So it does help. Whatever it is, it does help. But it's nothing to do with the makeup of the coin. This is all to do with refraction of light. Very interesting. Like I say, someone out there who's got camera knowledge will be able to shed light. What a pun. Yeah, so there's nothing really there. Oh, I haven't got a piece of paper that I've got loads of pieces of paper, but nothing blank. Oh, here we go. Yes, I have. I'll tell a lie. Let's try this. No, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. How very odd. Although, now, the paper is white, yet that's coming back as like a creamy, isn't it? Oh dear. I don't know what to suggest on that. There is something I could do, but I'm not sure how it would work. There's on my on my camera stand for cell phone. It also has a light. I could set that up. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. So this is a 2013 again. Yeah, so it's nothing to do with the coin, that's for sure. Those colours. See? If I put my finger there, it refracts that colour. Let me just try something else. Here's something red. It is. It is. There you go. It's colour refraction. Well, I be. We've cracked it. We've cracked it. Oh my lord. But what is it refracting from? Because this is in the shade. If you see what I mean, that my light is over. Oh, you can't. Yeah, it's over this way. It's above my laptop, which I expect. On my arm, that hurts. Why it goes. So you even get a refraction of light from the coin, even when it's in the in shade. If you see what I mean, it's a bit like the moon landing pictures. Oh, yeah, that's a fault. So that that's handy to remember, because they say when I can't remember which astronaut it was that's climbing down um, from the craft. Oh God, jeez, I must have been snoring. That he was showing as lit up. That's why he shows us lit up, because he is white. The suit is white or silver. The light, even though it's coming from one direction, is refracted. That's to do with cameras. No, it's not. It's to do with the light of where it's coming from, doesn't it? But it's being refracted back. If you took the sun away, he probably wouldn't look like that. Oh, blimey. Oh, we've opened up a new subject there completely. So I've got to say sorry, people. I've been talking rubbish about that colour, but I'm glad it is like it. Because it does show the reeded edge is being lit up. So it's still interesting. It's still interesting. It doesn't matter whether I've got it wrong. The fact is, it's still interesting because it still shows the difference between the reeded edge rim. No, it is the reeded edge, and then the rim. Oh, I'm glad that's cleared up. I'm glad that has happened. That's very good. Very good indeed. (2013). It puts a whole new light. IRB's not very good. Very, very interesting. And I don't know how you would because the way I see it, the only way around that is by having the light directly over the top. I will have to do some flash photography. That'll be an interesting subject for you. Because I know you can't see it with the eye. You definitely can't see it with the eye. Very interesting. Anyway, there's not much going on there. See, that proves now that I'm not preparing anything. That's just a train of thought. I've never understood it, but there's your MD and there's the thin rim to wide rim. There's I moved it. So I don't think those lines are anything to do with dispersing, but I think it does help disperse a washout. Well, I be. How many months have I been doing this, doing this, and not worked that out? Or look, I don't know whether this is going to come into view. Here, 1, 2, 3, and then the rim itself, lines. There's a bit of metal blobs going on there as well. Lines. See, and on this one you've got the obliteration of this, which recently we've not been seeing. We've actually been able to see the pattern in between the two legs. Oh, there you go. Look, now definitely that's in view for you. See them lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines. But I was supposing that them lines were on the. So that again, it doesn't. That we can discount that as well. It's not on the base of the coin. It's actually on the inner rim. Oh, we're sorting out some things today. Jeez. I don't know what to do now. I suppose once I finish this, I can dissect this. See, look at that rim, how wide it is. And that line is coming from the reeded edge across. So if that's a new, let's see if that comes. Oh yeah, look how thin that is. I need a system. Oh jeez. Oh, this is fault. No, now I'm going to call it quits on this because it's 40 minutes. Um, yeah, so I'm going to call it quits. My head's reeling with how to solve all this. And knowing me, it's going to be the equipment I'm using. Um, there is another way of doing this, but the trouble is downstairs I don't get sunlight because I'm downstairs. I'm in shade. It's only in the bedroom that I get proper light. But even still, that that will be at an angle because my house is west facing, so I don't get the sun until the afternoon, basically. Wow. Okay, guys. Gonna cut this one short and let it go.